Hi, this is Kyle Hirschfeld, and this week I will be talking to you about George Marsden's The Outrageous Idea of Christian Scholarship, which has been seen by many reviewers to be very interesting in that it brings up some very controversial points. Among them, that the idea that there is a place and a need for Christian scholars within modern institutions, alongside the idea that traditionally Christian schools founded by Christians such as Yale, Harvard, Princeton have become decidedly more secular over time and have rejected Christian voices in favor of those. Indeed, such ideologies as Marxism, feminism, uh, ideologies, racial ideologies have become quite acceptable, whereas on the other hand, Christianity has fallen by the wayside. Ryan J. Barlow, a reviewer, argues that Marsden's book is quite effective in that it will potentially sway those Christians who are on the fence or who are Christians but working in secular academia and who have separated those selves from each other. Barlow argues that these particular academics might become more prone to assert their Christianity. Meanwhile, writing for the Catholic Social Science Review, Barlow wonders why Marsden is as dismissive of Catholics as he is, asking, what is Christianity then if no two Christians can be expected to agree on something, as he feels that Marsden is searching for a distinctly Protestant and evangelical audience. Similarly negative in his review is Charles T. Matthews, who asserts that Marsden never truly defines what Christianity means, skirting the issue and ignoring those who do not openly profess their faith in academic circles. So Matthews argues that there are indeed Christians and members of religious groups who merely adapt to the world around them. So these are people who firmly believe in Christianity, they just do not openly espouse those ideas in academic circles. Matthews does raise an interesting point that in using the term Christian as an adjective, for example, in the term Christian scholarship, Marsden is setting up a dichotomy of personality which is seemingly irreconcilable. One is either a Christian scholar in this particular view, or one is not. However, none of this is to say that Marsden is particularly incorrect. Indeed, his successes are more than his failures in his book. As in the words of Jerome Perath, Marsden rightly points out that higher education has accepted the truth of the statement, "The only truth worth discussing is that which is demonstrable through the sciences." If this is so, then there are a vast variety of perspectives that are left by the wayside, such as Christianity, which need a place in academia, which need a prominent place in academia. Especially being that Christianity is the reason we have many of the schools we do here in the United States today. That being a Christian scholar doesn't mean ignoring science, and it doesn't mean constant proselytizing to peers. It means searching for truth through a Christian worldview and seeking to reconcile newfound evidence with God's truth. And this is what I feel George Marsden does best in his work, is bringing this idea to the attention of the reader and saying that Christian ideas are just as valid, just as necessary as anything in scientific circles. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.